Man. We here, man. It's Al Capone, Al Capizzi. Oh boy, Memphis rap history. We make it do what it do. I got some of my peoples already locked and loaded. Yeah. Okay. Oh girl. The Chrome. I can't fully pronounce that, but oh girl. She said, no, I'm a sweet girl. Cause I said, oh boy. But oh boy, that's just what I say. You know what I'm talking about? Oh boy. It's all good. But appreciate you already locked in and checking us out. And today we're gonna be doing an interview where I already have an interview set up with my guy, my dog, Shawty Pimp. Yeah, Shawty Pimp is about to let y'all know what it is and what it ain't. Uh, bow before jow. Okay, what's happening with you, man? Let's get it. We here. We here. Oh, you from Turkey. Wow, that's dope. Dope. Shout out to Turkey. Yeah, that's what's up. We international. You know what I'm talking about? We here. Dad, what's up, man? So we got somebody in here from Turkey, and then of course my guy Dad is straight out of Botswana, Africa. That's Southern Africa. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you locked in with me. D Scott. Oh boy, what's happening with you? We here. We here. Y'all done got started. Y'all ready to go in. You dig? All right, so listen, we're going to go right and get right to it. This is an interview, again, with my homie Shawty Pimp. I'm going to go ahead and get it started, and we're going to show, I found some videos, a couple of videos that he has done. So at some point, I'll break into the interview and show some of those videos. There's a cool juking session going on in one of the songs, one of his songs with MC Spade. That juggins out there. They do what they do. You know what I'm talking about? So that's a good look. And yeah. Bow before Jah, like you said, man. We all over the world. You know what I'm saying? It is the worldwide net. So it's a beautiful thing that we able to get all connected and locked in. So, all right, y'all, let's get to it. And I just keep checking y'all out in the chats. So a lot of time when y'all see me looking over, I got several screens in front of me. I'm not just looking at this screen right here. I'm looking at several screens. So that's what's happening. If you always wonder, like, what are you doing? What is he? Why? Yeah, I'm looking at the different screens. So that's the screen over there is the screen that kind of shows the chat. So I will be keeping my eye on the chat in the meantime, but we're gonna get into some of this good Memphis rap history with my guy, Shawty Pimp. Let's go. Oh boy. It's Al Capone, Al Capizzi. Oh boy. Listen, man, you know what I do. You know how I get down. This is Memphis rap history. And, I'm all about representing, everybody in the scene. It took a lot of us to make this scene what it is, especially from back in the day. And, we always hear the familiar names. I'm always going to say that. But we always got to make sure everybody is represented because it took a lot of us, a lot of different people that probably didn't get a certain level of shine, that did a lot and played a part in it. But this is definitely not the case for my guest today. He goes by the name of Shawty Pimp. You hear me?
Salute,
Yeah.
man. Appreciate you having me, homie. Appreciate you having me.
1,000. Listen, man. I know the resurgence of a lot of Memphis rap classics from the 90s due to the internet.
Absolutely.
Has, brought a lot of love to a lot of people that probably didn't get as much love. Not saying no love, but as much love. But this resurgence, it seems like it has brought a whole different level of love from a lot of people from back then. So tell me, we'll start off with that. Tell me, how has it been? Or let's bring it back. When did you realize that the internet was like, man, we want that Shawty Pimp, man, from, Yeah, them early 90s Shawty Pimp. When you first really just like, hold the fuck up, what's going on?
That probably started like 2017.
Okay.
That's when I started, you know what I'm saying? Cause, yeah, 2017, man, cause for a long time, I had changed my name, man. So I had kind of, the Shawty Pimp stuff was kind of buried. I just kind of felt like it was, you know.
It had its time.
Yeah, it had its time, you know. So, yeah, I would say about 2017.
So
man.
when you first seen it, what did you see, and when did you realize? Oh no, this is a real thing. What did you first start seeing, and how did it come to you? Was they DMing or just tell me how that went?
Well, what had happened was, man, I did it was like 2014. I had did this a little deal with this company out of LA. Little vinyl deal. Gotcha. Really, initially it was a vinyl deal, and I think what I signed was they was able to use it digitally as well, and
gotcha.
you know, stuff like that. You know, you try to get the quick little couple of dollars from the little deal from. So that was 2014. So they had uploaded the project I did with Red Dog, Coming Real with it. So they had uploaded the project digitally, and I didn't really realize it, man. Gotcha. That's when it was, you know what I'm saying. That's when it was just getting fresh, the Beats by Dre and all that stuff. So about 2017, you know, that's when we was on Instagram and Facebook. So I started getting the energy from people finding the music. So I was like trying to figure out where it was coming from, you know what I'm saying? So I actually had put out a project like 2017 called Ism. And I was M19, and probably a week before I dropped it, I changed it to Shawty Pimp. I went back to my old name and put Shawty Pimp on it.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, so.
Because you saw that people were asking you about that project that they had.
Gravitating to Shawty Pimp.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Gotcha. So I'm like, well, let me use this name. You know what I'm saying? Because working the M19 was pretty much from the ground, from the bottom.
I can dig it.
When nobody but family and friends knew about it, you know, M19. You know.
Okay.
Exactly.
That being said, so when did you decide, and we're going to go back, but since we're talking about M19, when did you decide to become M19 and why?
M19 came about like 96, 97.
So that was early.
It was early. My Shawty Pimp run, man, was really that little run because when I went to M19, I just felt like I was growing. And you know, back then we didn't really understand that Memphis sound was gonna take over and the influence that it had. So I always liked different styles of music, different styles of other production. So, you know, changing my name, they'd also changed the sound. You know what I'm saying? I didn't always focus on the Memphis sound. That wasn't the only sound that I was that I was interested in, man. So it was just more so growth and just, you know what I'm saying, just trying to do different things, you know what I'm saying, with the music. And I always felt like being Shawty Pimp would keep me in a box, you know, like, man, because I study shit and you look around, you like, man, I ain't never seen somebody with a pimp in their name win a Grammy, you know what I'm saying? So I always feel like, you know.
Until 3 6 won an Oscar for
Hard Out Here for a Pimp, until.
You know, there's no way we would have thought that could have happened.
No way.
No way.
No way. So I had a self-conscious about it, you know what I'm saying? I was saying, but I always feel I wanted to be universal and, you know, have a name that, you know, everybody will gravitate to, man. That's why I always love artists that use their real name, like Kendrick Lamar and
Tommy Wright
the third. And, you know, names like Kevin Gates, and, you know, people who use their real name, man. I respect that, man. I respect that.
Yeah. When I first noticed people use their real name, I was like, when I first realized, I was like, man, that's so damn unique.
Yeah, it is.
But it's, hey, I'm with you on that. So maybe more people will start doing that, using their name, because it gives you a chance to express yourself in different ways.
For sure.
So M19. What was M19 all about? What was the difference between M19 and Shawty Pimp lyrically? Because I know you say you like different styles of music, but lyrically, what was the difference between M19 and Shawty Pimp?
Lyrically, we was I would say we was doing some conscious. I would balance it out with some conscious music, just not necessarily all the way there. Knowledge, but we have a conscious base. I had an artist man named Key West. Rest in peace, my guy West. He passed back in April, but he would bring these knowledge raps to the table, and so you know content like that. You know, more knowledge based, you know, type songs.
Nas was one of those people I looked up to that he represented the streets, but he had that knowledge and that consciousness that balanced it out. So I always respected Nas for that. So we'll go back to Shawty Pimp. So Shawty Pimp was
just straight, man, pimp music, pimp gangster music. You know what I'm saying? Street shit, pretty much.
For sure.
Strictly that. You know what I'm saying?
I can dig it. I can dig it. Well, you know, I'm gonna be bouncing from Shawty Pimp to M19 because one thing I did notice when I was doing research on you that your dad was, you know, he was, I don't know if it's Black Power or whatever, but he was into that black conscious thing.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And
absolutely.
How did that influence you? Him being that, how did that influence you?
Well, it kept me well-rounded, man. It kept me kept me in a leadership type of mindset. Not to be a follower, you know what I'm saying? Learn things on your own, man. Kind of like do-it-yourself type. Like we come from Memphis, like it was a do-it-yourself type of city. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, stuff like that.
So when you was locked into Shawty Pimp mode, of course you grew up with your father all your life, and if he already had that mentality, you know, black empowerment and mentality, how did he feel about you being Shawty Pimp representing, you know, the street?
Yeah, well, you know, man, my folks always was open and I wasn't sheltered, so you know what I'm saying. Even though I had you know, a good upbringing, man. When you walk out the house, it's on. You got you got to have your shit together. You got to have your knowledge, your street sense. You got to understand the street, know what's going on. That's where this Memphis music came from. That's where the mixtape scene, it came from the streets. Yeah. So, you know, he always...
I'm going to pause that. Yeah, because I want, for anybody that's watching, I really want you to get a dose of some of the music for anybody that's not up on the music, so y'all can see what Shawty Pimp is all about. And this right here is some jukers that actually, you know, basically did a juking session to some good old Shawty Pimp, man. You know what I'm saying? Shawty Pimp and MC Spade, to be specific. I'm just getting. Oh, where you at? Trying to get something right before I send it. You know what? I'm gonna leave it alone because it don't want to act right. All right, listen. Check this out. This is some Shawty Pimp music for those that need to be updated and understand the vibe and all that. Real, you know what I'm saying? P.I. The music represents the name Shawty Pimp. You know, it's Memphis pimping. That's what it is. So get a dose of some of these jukers rocking to some. Let me get that right. Rocking to some Shawty Pimp. It goes a little something like this here.
It's time to let you niggas know not to test my pimpin'. A nigga known for clocking dough, I'm never ever simping. Old player hating niggas looking at me like I'm crazy. Fuck around and had your ass pushing up them daisies. See niggas wanna test my nuts and that's a big mistake. I got this damn GLOCK that says I'm straight. Then told your lame ass open over to get the stepping. He made my mind click, so I had to pistol whip him. Ain't giving a fuck about these cantaloupe ass niggas. These niggas talking shit, claiming that they pimpin' bigger. I sit back and laugh when I see a nigga spurge them ends. Make me wanna touch his ass for them fucking dividends. But you see, I'm just that laid back type of player. These hoes fall short if they ass don't pay up. Now niggas, don't you underestimate what I'm saying. Cause trio ass niggas like me, I don't be playing. So nigga, pay attention and listen to the verse. You get out of line, then you ride in your hearse. Now this is just the first example of this pimpin' shit. Just let you player haters know that players ain't play with.
Real rhymes, I can't change pimp players in my heat. Real rhymes, I can't change pimp players in my heat.
Ride in my cutlass thing, B-boy truck, it don't matter, gotta make some ends meet. Pockets getting even better, cash stashed in my spot. Gotta watch for them COPs, crooked motherfuckers. I try to put your ass on your feet, but you see I just can't go. Gotta make all my dough, got my dealers with my cheese, then you dead with no witness. You see my pimp is smooth, but it can get so violent. I plan a stain and I creep with absolute silence. Automatic artillery is pointed at your ass, G. Drop it out quickly. I told you not to fuck with me. Niggas wanna test my paper, but I'm never ever simping. So won't you back off shit? I creep with a motherfucking silencer, and I don't buy no lame pumpkins, bitch. Mr. K is out this junk, but it's class of 95. Smoking just to stay alive, big pimpin' is on the rise. And if you don't like this shit, I don't give a damn, bitch. But I'm letting you haters know that players ain't
Your
the
rhymes, I
same.
can't change, pimp, fingers in my heat. Bring your rhymes, I can't change, pimp, fingers in my heat. Bring your rhymes, I can't change, pimp, fingers in my heat. Bring your rhymes, I can't change, pimp, fingers in my heat. I pump the D.O.P. man up in my beat.
Yeah, ain't nothing like some good Memphis juking to some Memphis music. You feel me, man? Shout out. Hold on, whoa, where you going? Where you going with that? Stop you. No, it just wanted to keep it moving. Yeah, so yeah, that was some of that Shawty Pimp music. For y'all that's not all the way up on it like you need to be, I wanted to make sure you was up on what that was all about. And good. That's one, and I'm gonna talk about that in the interview, man. Good pimping music, real smooth. So he represented Shawty Pimp very well, for us the vibe and all that, and the flow. Oh man, the flow. Shawty Pimp, that flow so smooth, man. And again, that's along with MC Spade on that particular song. So let's get back to the interview. We're gonna do a little something like this.
Just made sure I wanted to follow it, man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Don't be don't let peer pressure get to you. You know what I'm saying? Do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying?
He wasn't tripping about the subject matter.
No, he wasn't
even
tripping.
though he had more of a black.
Nah, they ain't never tell me what not to rap about,
Gotcha.
what not to be, and I always had my own choice, my own decision of what I want to do in my life, man.
That's so powerful.
Yeah.
That you saying it is so powerful because if you, as a parent, if you know you instill certain things in your child, you have to let them explore. Like you said,
exactly.
you shelter them, and then they finally get out. They're gonna go crazy. They're gonna be wild as hell.
Yeah.
But if you don't shelter them, get them, you know what you instilled in them, but still give them the freedom to make choices and learn. That helps you to grow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So that's dope.
Yeah,
That's dope.
Yeah. You taught me about guns and you come up learning about what I'm saying, how the streets work, and so you just learn that type of stuff, man. And you don't tell you, man, hey, what you better not do and don't do that. You learn through experience.
Yes.
You get out there and you see, you look around, you know what not to do. You know how to move. So.
For sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's go. What do a lot of people I know that's watching, and I definitely have. Even though my channel is in the growing process, I do have a community of people that tune in, they're very passionate about the content I'm bringing as far as giving the history. But your name has definitely come up several times.
Man, that's what's
you know
up.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
From
I'm a
those
Memphis,
guys.
man.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to y'all for
salute to y'all,
man. They were like, man, you do something with Shawty Pimp,
Do
MC
something.
Spade, and
Yeah,
their main
yeah.
people. And so when I had a
shit,
chance to
yeah.
reach out to you, I was like, man, I got to get them on there because they've been asking, and it's my honor as well.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get to Shawty Pimp because
Came
that's
back
who
on
they
around.
asked.
Came
And
back
they
on
asked for
around,
Shawty
man.
Pimp and LC. They were like,
Yeah.
Shawty Pimp, LC Spade. So tell me about what even made you start going into the Shawty Pimp mode, I guess you could say.
All right, man, I would say.
Check this out. Whoa. My bad. Hey, check this out. It just hit me. Make sure you like. If you haven't liked, and make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so whenever I have a video that's going to be coming out, or if I just randomly post a video, make sure you got your notification bell set up. Hit that notification button, and it'll let you know whenever I got a new video or something that I upload. Again, make sure you like, subscribe. Subscribe. If you hadn't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. And also, always know you could be a member. Become a member of my channel. It should be somewhere where you can become a member, and you will actually be able to see a lot of the throwback videos, a lot of stuff that I have shown, but it'll be without me interrupting. Because, I will interrupt and jump in and start talking in the middle of the video. So, yeah, if you become a member, you can watch a lot of the stuff that without interruption. You'll see a lot of those throwback videos, the old the Project Pat interview without the interruptions, a lot of stuff. You just become a member, and you'll see all of the exclusive stuff that you can see only as a member. And I will also be uploading stuff on the membership that can only be seen on the membership. So, yeah, just want to let y'all know, become a member, and you can see a lot of exclusive stuff without the interruption. So we're going to get right back to the interview with my guy, Shawty Pimp.
Hey, I would say like, okay, I went to like Havenview. I came to Havenview in like the 8th grade, right?
Okay.
So.
And you say you came from Havenview in the 8th grade.
Yeah, I went
where?
I went to Horn Lake, Mississippi. I'm gonna start from like '87,
Okay,
right?
okay.
LL Cool J,
Yes,
right?
sir, yes, sir.
That was like probably my favorite rapper.
One of my favorites.
So that was my inspiration to rap. You know what I'm saying? And then, I had big brothers and shit. They was like 9 years older than me. So it was more like, Spanish Fly, the Spanish Fly era. So they would bring these mixtapes back to the house.
Sonny D.
Yeah, and Sonny D and the Spanish Fly, the Rated J's. So that would kind of inspire me to do mixtapes. So I started out like 6th, 7th grade wanting to do mixtapes just off of that.
Okay.
And then, I moved. I think I moved to Whitehaven from like Tullahoma and Chevy Drive. We called it the blind side of Memphis. So I think moved
Hold
to the
on, man. Ain't that
yeah.
Tullahoma and Chevy Drive? Because Get Well Garden was out that way.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
So we moved from out there to Whitehaven. That was like 87, 88. And so, that was like 5th, 6th grade, you know what I'm saying? A couple guys in the neighborhood, you meet them. I met one particular guy, my guy named Roy, and we would just do these little raps. Back then you would think nobody ain't heard none. When you bumping in New York, ain't nobody heard this. So you would kick raps from, that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think my guy kicked the rap. I was like, hey, that's from, Step the Sonic, nigga. That ain't your rap, nigga.
He was Daddy O, man. He was one of them Daddy O.
So
Daddy O was hard. To
hard
me, Daddy O was one of the hardest out of since,
Don't
even though the
play.
whole group was hard.
Yeah.
Daddy O was a beast.
Don't play, man.
So you know about that On Fire?
Yeah.
That song On Fire. Man, that
Don't
was
play,
one of my
man.
favorite. I
Ooh,
love
rock
Step,
that shit,
all them Step Sonny songs, but
Yeah.
On Fire, to this day, I put
Yeah.
that on and it just amps me up.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry,
Yeah.
you said Step the Sonny.
Yeah,
I go
yeah.
back to that early hip hop music as well. So when you
Yeah.
talk about certain people, I go
It-
there
it-
and I
it
get
triggers,
excited
yeah, bring it
again,
back.
man.
Yeah.
But go ahead, I'm
man.
sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I'm like, man, damn, I met a guy who on this hip hop with me, man. So, we were just inspired to do mixtapes and stuff. So
Hold up, but you said he was rapping Step the Sonny,
he was rapping the Step the
and
Sonic.
you let him know, bruh.
I know about that. So that was bonded us off the top. You know what I'm saying? Like, he know what I know. You know what I'm saying? Because, I don't know a lot of people really own it.
Real talk.
On this shit.
Real
you know
talk.
What I'm saying?
Real
So,
talk. And
listen,
listen.
so,
I know this Memphis rap history, but on another level, it's cool that we are able to reference, some of our influences and, people that we listen to that, that really put us in certain zones and everything. So I know I mentioned that song On Fire. On Fire by Step the Sonic, man. And I got to give you a little dose of it. So you're going to hear that in a little of this Step the Sonic in the background. Throwback New York, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, they was an influence. But here's a little bit of it so y'all can at least get an idea of what we. Right, Daddy O was one of my favorites out of Step the Sonic. All right, listen, I'm gonna get back to the interview, but I just wanted to give you a little, what we were talking about, man, when we were talking about Step the Sonic, man, out of New York, early hip hop. And yeah, I just wanted to, you need to get an idea where our head was at that time and some of the stuff that we was listening to, 808s, all that good stuff. So shout out to that. They were called they used to call themselves the hip hop band. You know what I'm saying? Step to Sonic, man. So all right, back to Shawty Pimp.
That's like fifth, sixth grade, man. And I had, that shit just was. We was just experimenting, hood niggas, man. Trying to break, trying to get some money out of them. You know what I'm saying? I was in the move too. I was actually in that jump.
Hold up, man.
Yeah,
My bad, man. My bad. Oh, hey, bow before you jowl. Thank you. I was so busy looking at the chats that I was not looking at the I wasn't looking at the. We are live in the famous words of Ray to J. When it's live, stuff like this happens. Bow before you. Hey, appreciate that, man. Cause I'm literally looking at the chats and trying to respond and everything, and did not look over. And y'all looking at a whole Stetson photo. God, all right, we back in the game. I'm gonna bring it back a little bit, so y'all can actually see the interview with the actual video. So here we go, man. We back, man. My bad. Thanks for catching
But I'm
that.
sorry, you said Stetson.
Yeah,
I go
yeah.
back to that early hip hop music as well. So when you talk about certain people, I go there and I get excited to
bring it
again,
back.
man.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
man.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, so I'm like, man, damn, I met a guy who on this hip hop with me, man. So, we were just inspired to do mixtapes and stuff. So
Hold up, but you said he was rapping Stetson.
he was rapping the Stetson.
And you let him know, bruh.
I know about that. So that was bonded us off the top. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we just got, he know what I know. You know what I'm saying? Because, I don't know a lot of people really own it.
Real talk.
Own that shit.
Real
You know
talk.
what I'm saying?
Real talk.
So,
Real talk.
yeah, man. So that's like fifth, sixth grade, man. And I had hooping aspirations as a young nigga. I was on the hoop, so I ended up going to Horn Lake, and I was hooping. And I was like 6 man off the bench, but this was like 7th grade. But I wanted to come back to the hood, man, Havenview. I was from the Haven, so that's where all my friends went.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, let me get back to the Haven. So when I came back to Havenview, man, these niggas was rapping, it was ciphers in the bathroom. I'm talking about Tommy Wright to Spade to, there's a couple niggas just around.
These were the people that was in the cipher.
Yeah, it was like 8th
MC
grade.
Spade, Tommy Wright the third, and whoa!
There was a couple other guys.
What grade
man.
again?
So this was like 8th grade.
Wow.
Yeah, this was like 8th grade, man.
Wow.
So that's when that's when that mixtape scene started jumping, man. So the pimping just, that's what we gravitated to. I came up bumping Willie Hutch and,
Yes, sir.
you know what I'm saying, the Marvin Gaye's, and so that's what we used to call the pimping.
Yes,
you know
sir.
what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So. That's where all the pimping shit came from. Just, being around in Memphis and experimenting, watching pimp niggas do their thing, pulling up. That shit just was, we was just experimenting, hood niggas, man. Trying to break, trying to
film
get
that
some
we
money
all
out
watch.
of them. You know what I'm saying? I was in the movie too. I was actually in that junk.
Hold up, man.
Yeah.
No, you talk. No, I'm talking about the Mac.
Oh, you talking about the Mac? Yeah, Mac was one of them.
I been saying, what? Hold up, man.
Mac. I had samples.
You
and shit.
89 then, man.
Yeah, I had samples. I sampled plenty of shit out the Mac, man. Yeah, I love the Mac.
But hold up, you was in Hustle and Flow?
Yeah, I had a little cameo in that joint.
For real?
Yeah.
Well, hold on, what part?
At the club scene when Isaac and DJ meet, and you'll see me catch me walking through there.
I'm in that scene too. Me and Juicy J we was the goons. We was ludicrous goons.
Yeah.
And you was in that scene.
Yeah, I was in there. Yeah.
Wow.
I was in there.
I'm going back to look at that, man.
Yeah, I was in there.
Hello,
I remember Juicy J sitting at I remember y'all niggas sitting at the pool table, everybody playing pool. See, I was one of them guys, I was always on the scene, man. Ain't nobody knew who the hell I was. You know what I'm talking about? I was always in the corner back over there watching, seeing what's going on. So,
damn, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Okay. So once you get into your Shawty Pimp vibe, like you said, you into pimping music, Memphis, pimping music, like you said, Marvin Gaye, Al Green, Willie Hutch, Curtis Mayfield.
All that,
you know
all
what I'm
that,
saying?
yeah.
Womack, all that, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you hitting it on the nose.
You know what I'm saying? So you into the pimping and, you know what I'm saying, you were like, okay, I'm going to go that direction. And
all right, before I take it there, we just talked about that Hustle and Flow scene that I did not know that Shawty Pimp was in this particular hustle and flow scene. So I found the scene. So we're gonna look at this particular scene. I don't know if we're gonna see Shawty Pimp in the scene, but you will see me and Juicy in the scene. And this is in hustle and flow. Let me get it started. Here it is. Let's go.
Hey, Skinny.
What the fuck happened to you, man?
Huh?
The fuck happened to you, man?
The fuck did you just say?
I don't mean no disrespect, no. I just remember when your first underground crunk hit the motherfucking streets, man. That shit flew through Memphis like a motherfucking typhoon. Y'all was there, man. Nigga couldn't even walk halfway down the block without the pavement crumbling underneath his feet because some cat was bumping your shit out the back of his caddy, man. We just miss you, Skinny, that's all.
Miss me? Get up, bitch. Hold up. Miss me? Nigga, I don't even.
Fuck this nigga, man.
So wait. You trying to say I can't cut it no more? Like I ain't the shit? That's what you trying to tell me?
Nigga, I ain't saying nothing like that, man.
Then what the fuck is you saying? Huh? What is you saying then?
Dig this right here, man. And one day, this whole motherfucking place is gonna be gone. This club, this city, man. This whole US of A, man, is just gonna turn to dust, right? And a whole new civilization is gonna rise from this one. And they gonna start digging. You know, they gonna dig up the pyramids over in Egypt. They gonna dig up the Eiffel Tower, Statue of Liberty, and the Empire State. But if a nigga wanna know about me, wanna know about Memphis,
All right, man. I ain't got to show the
all
whole
you gotta
thing.
do is find your first.
I just want to show a little bit of it, man, so y'all can see the scene that Shawty Pimp talking about in Hustle and Flow. So Shawty Pimp was in that scene with all the people in the club. Again, me and Juicy we were actually ludicrous goons in that particular scene. So, man, that's when he told me that, man, I was like, that's too cool to know that he was actually in the Hustle and Flow scene in that particular one. So I'm gonna bring it back and we'll get back to the interview.
Yeah, I was in there. Yeah.
Wow. Going back to look at that, man.
Yeah, I was in there.
Oh,
I remember
damn.
the Tuesday days sitting at I remember y'all niggas sitting at the pool table, everybody playing pool. See, I was one of them guys, I was always on the scene, man. Ain't nobody knew who the hell I was. You know what I'm talking about? I was always in the corner back over there watching, seeing what's going on. So,
Damn,
yeah.
that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So once you get into your Shawty Pimp vibe, like you said, you into pimping music, you know, Memphis, pimping music, like you said, Marvin Gaye, Al Green, Willie
Al
Hutch,
Green,
Curtis
yeah.
Mayfield.
All that,
You know
all
what I'm
that,
saying?
yeah.
Womack, all that, you know what I'm saying?
Womack, you hitting it,
That's
you hit it on the
pimping,
nose.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's
So
what we
you
got,
into the
yeah.
pimping and, you know what I'm saying, you like, okay, I'm gonna go that direction. And what's one of the first projects you worked on
One
as
of the
Shawty
fir-
Pimp?
One of the first projects I worked on at Shawty Pimp, I'm gonna have to say, projects or songs. Projects, it would be Shawty Pimp and MC Spade.
Okay.
That was 94.
Okay.
That was a mixtape we did in 94. But before that, we were just doing little songs here, because I was actually Shorty Mac. I started out as Shorty Mac,
Okay,
you know what I'm saying, in my Havenview days. So I think when I got to White Haven, like 10th grade, I was like, man, Shawty Pimp. You know, they sound a little bit more, you know what I'm saying?
A little more gangster, huh?
Yeah, a little more gangster. Shorty Mac, you know, I was like, man, Shawty Pimp, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So if you and MC Spade was the first project. How did you meet MC Spade, and what made y'all say, man, let's do a project together?
Man, I met MC Spade through my guy Roy Jeans. That's the guy who was, you know, rapping the Step to Sonic joint. You know? So we already had a music bond. So it was more so. He brought him to me like, man, I got somebody for you, because we just had aspirations to record and do music.
Gotcha.
So he brought me Spade, and me and Spade just clicked right off the top.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we didn't
Gotcha.
click from the jump.
So, and for people that probably want to know, what do you know what Spade got going on now?
Man, I talk to Spade every day or every other day, man. Spade just he just come from he did come from the fuck this shit era.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? As far as being active, like we say, man, it's hard to be active on social media every day. So you know what I'm saying? He really ain't that active on here, but man, I talk to that guy every day. I be begging him to come do certain shit. I try to get him to do the boiler room. He just, man, he had other things going, and then he stay out of town.
Okay, I know that make it
Man,
hard.
he always there, man. Spade, he ain't gone nowhere, man. He right there. He just ain't active. He just
Shout
ain't
out
active.
MC Spade,
He
man.
there.
Shout out
He
to
in
man.
the
The
mix,
people
yeah.
love you. Hopefully one day we can get y'all back together and we
yeah.
can chop it up some more. And,
For sure.
Cause I know he got some things that he remember. You know what I'm saying? You know how you could be with somebody and around somebody, y'all can be in the same area. You remember certain things about it, but they'll remember certain things that remind you, like, damn, man, I forgot about
I
that.
swear, I got a guy in the group, my nigga Roy. That nigga like an elephant. That nigga don't forget. He don't forget nothing. Hey, man, you remember this? You remember? I'm like, damn, I forgot all about that. But yeah, he don't forget nothing, man.
Dig that, dig that.
For sure.
Well, so okay, so the project you and MC Spade did, let me see, what inspired you all to make what y'all make? Did y'all just go in there and just make songs and then say, okay, this is just the project, or did y'all go in there and say, have an idea what kind of project y'all gonna do?
We was really learning from the fly, man. We had I used to cut school. See, Spade and Tommy was already vibing. I think they had already did some music together. So
Gotcha.
he brought Tommy in. So he introduced me to Tommy, and we used to cut school, go to DLE house, and that's where we used to make out. That's where we made our actual first recordings over as far as to put out to release.
Gotcha.
So we used to go to DLE house, man, and shit, he had that ball 660 over there, man, and shit, I had to have it, man. I was the type guy, I couldn't sit back and wait for somebody to call me and say to do some music, or I always felt like you want something done, you gotta do it yourself.
Sound like your daddy come on when he instilled in you.
No, it was off the top from the jump,
Yeah,
you know. So I always was in a position of leadership, man, from a little guy. So man, I had to have one of them machines, man, and I ended up getting one of them for Christmas, and shit, we turned up.
It was on from there.
Yeah,
It was on from there. The first drum machine I had was a Alesis. That was my first drum machine, and then I eventually ended up with a Dr. Rhythm. I think I paid.
Yeah, that's the one.
I think the one you had was before the Dr. Rhythm.
Okay, the Boss.
Yeah, the boss. I ended up with that and started learning how to do that. So,
Cowbells and 808s.
yes, yes. And that being said, I noticed like the album you and MC Spade did, or the mixtape y'all did, it is heavily 808.
Yeah, heavy. Cause I ain't know nothing about making no music. I like I say, I had a love for rapping.
Yeah.
So we just wanted to rap and hear ourselves back. So man, a lot of this stuff was incomplete beats because we wanted to rap so bad. Like, man, make something right quick that we can rap to. You know what I'm saying? So that's where you know what I'm saying? But over time, you start realizing, man, producing is what go carry it. You know what I'm saying? Having your own sound is what will go. You know what I'm saying? It's like a ship, man. It's what go carry everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So when you got your drum machine, how did you learn did you just learn on your own, or did you have somebody to kind of give you a little guidance on it? Because, to get a drum machine and learn it, that ain't.
Man, DLE, I had to give it to DLE. He kind of programmed that jump for me. Because
Gotcha.
he already was on top of us. So when I went over his house, I actually sat down with him. He programmed and showed me some things. We did a couple beats together. And shit, I was on my way.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
That's where it really started.
Shout out to DLE.
Shout out to Mac DLE, man. Don't play.
Man, that's another person they always ask about, Mac DLE. So I'm glad to hear that. You started out as an East Coast, you loved East Coast music, like you said, LL. And so names, like what grade was, how old or what grade you was in at that point, and what do you think made you gravitate to loving East Coast hip hop?
Oh, that's probably what all we had to listen to. But we also, I listened to a lot of Scarface too. A lot of K Reno. So we listened to Texas Underground too. So we were listening to everything. Just coming from the South, man. That's what I think made us so dope, man. Cause we was getting the East Coast, we was getting the West, and we right here in the South. You know what I'm saying? So and then the Midwest up there. So we was getting it all.
Texas, New Orleans, and Miami.
Yeah. So we getting it, man.
So
and,
listen, on that note, I got to hit y'all with another video from Shawty Pimp, man. Let me see. It's called Super Suckers, featuring K4, Spade Nasty, and Roy Jeans. So I got to give y'all a dose of some more Shawty Pimp music for those that need to be put up on it. I'm going to put you up on it, and then we're going to get right back to this interview. So let's get to this video right. Hold on. Did I go? Yeah, okay, there it is. Let's get to it.
Yup. For Millie. You boys some super suckers. Your pillow talk to the bitch. Cupcake and we ride here getting rich. You hoes some super suckers. Y'all tap dancing for chips. Pants stop signs, ho. Pay a pimp. You boys some super suckers. Y'all pillow talk to the bitch. Cupcake and we ride here getting rich. You hoes some super suckers. Y'all tap dancing for chips. Pants stop signs, ho. Pay a pimp.
Real innovator, you a sideline spectator. Get your own and stop worrying about other niggas' paper. Super sucker ass niggas ain't nothing faker. The Mac and I be kicking, it's a game changer. Bottle in my hand, I'm about to take a drink. I'm all up in her ear, I gotta make her think. You can try and fuck with me when you know you can't. I'ma get chose, nigga, what you think I ain't? She keep her mouth wide, nigga, for them green guys. She a fan of Kevin Gates, she don't get tired. She'll take a lame nigga on a money ride. You ain't talking about cash, but your ass
You
fine.
boys some super suckers. Your pillow talk to the bitch. Cupcake and we ride here getting rich. You hoes some super suckers. Y'all tap dancing for chips. Pants stop signs, ho. Pay a pimp. You boys some super suckers. Y'all pillow talk to the bitch. Cupcake and we ride here getting rich. You hoes some super suckers. Y'all tap dancing for chips. Pants stop signs, ho. Pay a pimp.
Money talk, and I make the bitch walk. Send the bitch, make the nigga drop it all off. Mouthpiece, I am just a beast on my lease. Beat Spade in the bitch, purse digging in like cleats. Swipe your card, show a nigga you ain't fraud. Bounce that ass, bitch, let me see your pussy part. Legendary, rhyme skill in your presence. Your flow's growing gray hairs, bitch, and you a peasant. See, I'ma send the hoe to suck something for a bankroll. Then I'ma get up with the hoe before the bank close. This is not something I was taught, I was born with it. I can be in love with a hoe and won't feel it.
You boys some super suckers. Your pillow talk to the bitch. Cupcake and we ride here getting rich. You hoes some super suckers. Y'all tap dancing for chips. Pants stop signs, ho. Pay a pimp. You boys some super suckers. Y'all pillow talk to the bitch. Cupcake and we ride here getting rich. You hoes some super suckers. Y'all tap dancing for chips. Pants stop signs, ho. Pay a pimp.
I ain't going out like that, that's a true sucker move. Around these parts, we don't do what a sucker do. I'ma keep it moving, get that hush paper on the cool. Kicks look sweet, Valley on my feet, Navy over weak, Debo on my tee. Party hardy out of town, hustle hard in these streets. Game recognized game, that's what this shit all about. Bitch took my baby making, tried to suck a baby out. Said she a boss bitch with a real catchy mouth. I ain't dig the hope, but my dog wanna freak out. Left my nigga with the bitch, got back on this paper route. The risk that we taking this shit I don't talk about.
Boys some super suckers. Your pillow talk to the bitch. Cupcake and we ride here getting rich. You hoes some super suckers. Y'all tap dancing for chips. Pants stop signs, ho. Pay a pimp. You boys some super suckers. Y'all pillow talk to the bitch. Cupcake and we ride here getting rich. You hoes some super suckers. Y'all tap dancing for chips. Pants stop signs, ho. Pay a pimp.
Yeah, that's... That's Shawty Pimp, man. Super suckers. All right, we're going to get back to the interview. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I just want to make sure I give y'all a little dose of what's going on with the music as he chop it up and give us all this good game. I'm going to bring it back just a little bit, and then we're going to get right back to the interview right here.
You loved East Coast music, like you said, LL. And so names, like what grade was, how old or what grade you was in at that point, and what do you think made you gravitate to loving East Coast hip hop?
Oh, that's probably what all we had to listen to. But we also, I listened to a lot of Scarface too. A lot of, K Reno. So we listened to Texas Underground too. So we were listening to everything. Just coming from the South, man. That's what I think made us so dope, man. Cause we was getting the East Coast, we was getting the West, and we right here in the South. You know what I'm saying? So and then the Midwest up there. So we was getting it all.
Texas, New Orleans, and Miami.
Yeah. So we getting it, man, and Shit, that's what really, you know what I'm saying, really,
Gotcha.
kept us, fresh and, you know what I'm saying, doing our own thing.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. I got you. Then eventually, like you said earlier, you start hearing what was going on, like with folks like Spanish Fly and Sonny D with mixtapes, and then you went into to that mode.
Yeah.
Tell me some of those good early memories that you remember when you first started, when you first recorded, and you put. How did you know where to go get a mixtape pressed up at?
Man, when I pulled up out here, you know what it brought back memories? H&W.
I was gonna let you say it.
Man, H&W brought back memories. I said, damn, man, I'm out here, man, come see Stewart. Man, Stewart used to, man, press us up. Man, I remember coming out here running into Shawty Pimp, running into Player Fly. You run into artists when you come to, and people like you, y'all was like, you know, I was like the young guy of this shit. I was like 14, and y'all was a little bit older. So y'all was like, the kings are just bigger than life with the Memphis music. You know what I'm saying? So seeing you guys, running to you guys out in the street, I used to see you at the Southland Mall.
Oh, damn, you sure ain't lying.
You know what I'm saying? I said, man, that Al Capone. So that shit was, man, motivating, bro.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? You know, and I was the type, I was laid back, man. So I really wanted the type to run up, man, you know, like a fan. And hey, man, you know, that really wasn't my style, man. But I sit back and watch like, man, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying?
For sure,
That's that Memphis, that's that Memphis.
H&W, huh?
Yeah, H&W.
And this is H&W. This is a H&W tape right here. This is actually this is the Legend Lady J, one of Legend Lady J tapes. Let me see if y'all can see that junk. Yeah, this is what is considered a H&W tape. So anytime you see these tapes, 9 times out of 10, it came from H&W. And this is one from the Legend Lady J. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, yeah, I still got a few of them, you know what I'm saying, on the stash. But I just wanted to let you see what he meant, you know, whenever going to H&W, this is what you got. The guy's name was Stewart, but the company was called H&W. But, yeah, just wanted to show y'all that right there, and then let's get back to it, baby. Why?
I here to see Stewart.
How you find out about H&W?
That's a good question. It had to been, I don't know. It had to been, you know, being around, you know, Tommy and Mac and D.L.E. and going to get press ups. Paul, you know, I grew up in the neighborhood with Paul.
Okay.
So going to car tours and you know what I'm saying, the word go get them. You go to Stewart and get them pressed up.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I grew up around the corner from DJ Paul. So he was going ham. We used to bootleg them for a little minute.
Hold up, man. Hold up.
Starting out, you know what I'm saying? We pressed
on,
them
man.
up.
I used to come
man,
on,
write
man.
the little label on it, man. Especially my guy Wes, man. He'll burn 10, 20 of them saying them songs at the school.
Damn.
Absolutely.
Hey, but you know what? One thing I learned about bootlegging is bootlegging really helped get you out there.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
my shit been bootlegged. That's why I'm here. If it weren't for the bootlegs, I don't know. I'm even with the YouTube, with the people uploading that shit to YouTube.
That's a level of bootlegging.
Right. Man, that's what really.
But they get you out there though.
That's what got my name out there.
The bootlegging does get
over time, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's so funny, man. Everybody say he lived around the corner for Paul there and bootleg a few of them junks.
Don't play. Before we start doing our junks,
So you recording for the first time, recording your own stuff, and then y'all know to go to H&W to get them pressed up, and you from there. Where are you putting your music at? I think you just mentioned car tours.
We were going to car tours over there with Abraham, and we were selling them at the schoolhouse, Whitehaven. But that's pretty much all we worked. You know, like I say, we were kids. We didn't know nothing about management. And, you know what I'm saying? We really wasn't spreading it out. You know what I'm saying? Like
y'all was locking down the Haven.
Yep. We were just zoning the Haven, man. We were just operating on a small scale.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? 50 copies, 100 copies.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? Very small.
Look what that small scale has done.
Man, I'm telling you.
Here we are now. That small scale.
I feel like I done won, man. You know what I'm saying?
As you should.
You know.
As you should.
Absolutely.
I want to get to like I said, the Shawty Pimp MC Spade project was, to me, 808 heavy.
Yeah.
Now, when I hear the Coming Real project, I hear a lot of smooth ass music.
Smooth samples.
How you go from 808 heavy mixtape to this smooth,
Yeah.
really smooth sound, man. I hear a lot of jazz.
Okay, so I was like, okay. So after we did that mixtape, I ended up getting a sampler. So now, that's when my pops, he had all these records. So that's when the sampling came in.
Gotcha.
And man, he had jazz, like he used to call them records real heavy, man. It's heavy, it's too heavy. So that's the stuff I would gravitate to the sample. And I know ain't nobody sampled it, ain't nobody sampled these jazz type records. So I used to always want to sample stuff and ain't nobody sample.
And when I listen to the project, I'm definitely hearing, I'm like, he digging in the crates, because I don't think there's certain ones I have heard, but there's a bunch I never never heard. And you picked the right ones. They vibe so perfect. So you was a crate digger at the same time.
I was a crate digger, and I used to have guys, they'd bring me some stuff to sample. Hey, sample this, man, see how you do, because I was cold as hell on them drums. That's just what I was good at. I freak us loop some shit in a minute, throw some drum to it, and that shit be Memphis as hell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All that Shawty Pimp and MC Spade, that shit just Memphis.
Yes, sir.
It's
yes,
Memphis.
Sir. No question about it. No question about it.
Yeah.
So you, like you said, you were, not only are you getting these, I know it was more than jazz samples, but it was definitely a lot of jazz samples.
Old school R&B.
Yes. But you would, like you said, you were looking for stuff that a lot of people didn't already use. You used some that people use, but you found a lot of stuff that I don't think I heard to this day anybody use.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So I was digging, man.
Yeah.
I was digging, man. And probably like, man, be careful with my records, man. I would go to the next. Cause whatever we found that day, that's what we recorded. You know what I'm saying? So we were just making music on the fly, and whatever we made that day, that's what went on the tape.
Gotcha.
So we'd do a tape every 2-3 weeks or something, just to get that little money, 50 copy, 100 copies. See, it was just a hustle. You know what I'm saying? Memphis, the mixtape scene was just a hustle, man. You know, and it created entrepreneurship too. You know what I'm saying? Very real slick like. You know what I'm saying? You really, so.
It was like being a dope boy legally.
Yeah, it really was.
That's really what it kind of came down
and that's
to.
how we were hustling. Like we were selling dope.
Yeah. So, like, I'm gonna ask you this about like some of those samples that you used. Because especially with certain jazz records and R&B, but definitely with a lot of jazz records, you down there have to listen, and then it might be this for 3 minutes, and then it might go to this for 30 seconds, then go back. No,
that's the piece.
But that 30 second might be like,
the part you
that
need,
was it.
the part you want.
So
or
how
the
often
end
did you listen to? I mean, how long do you feel like you had to listen to certain records to even find that one that made you say, yes, this is it?
Man, we just going through them like. Then you'll come back, you'll hear something that I sampled there, but you didn't listen to the whole song all the way through. Like, man, that piece at the end is what I should have got, or something like that. So it'd be over time, you'll come back, run back across it, and you at an age now, back then we were young, so I couldn't really just sit and just listen to it like that. I was quick with it. I would hear the beginning of it. I always played the beginning and the end.
Gotcha.
Just see what was at the end,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? See what was at the beginning.
I got you.
But yeah, so.
All right, so during your mixtape days, you were in school, right?
Right.
How are the people reacting to, Shawty Pimp, MC Spade actually got tapes out? How, what's going on with just the peer of people, not necessarily that's in the music, but just regular people, your peers?
Man, I feel like I stood out. I feel like I stood out because, like I say, there wasn't a lot of people doing it. So we just felt like we were just the kings of this shit, really, man. As far as, being in Whitehaven and being at the school, there wasn't no lot of artists back there when that time.
Gotcha.
So you felt a good pride about doing it, and you felt a sense of, like being first.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm sure folks were like, you had people like, man, that's MC Spade going down in the hall, what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be.
Yeah, it was.
You know what I'm saying? That's Shawty Pimp over there, man, in the lunchroom.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It really, it was that type of vibe.
Yeah.
That type of vibe. You know what I'm saying?
So did you enjoy some of the fruits of your
your
neighborhood fame?
Yes, I did. I sure did. I really did. It was crazy, man. You know, a little ego tripping from time to time. You know how the
We
ego
young,
be.
you know
We
what
was
I'm saying?
young, man. So yeah, you really thought you was a bad motherfucker,
Yeah.
man. I thought I was that nigga, man. I thought I was that guy.
Of
For
course.
real. You know
Of
what I'm saying,
course.
man? I'm putting mixtapes out. I'm having money. I'm having women at my however I want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So and we were just getting fresh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Man, we was stepping out, going to the club scene, driving. I was driving early, so I was driving at 15.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was moving around.
Tell me about the club scene. What clubs do you remember going to around that time?
The only really then was like Denim and Diamond and
Okay.
Parking
Lot Pimpin'?
Club Premier. Yep.
You parking lot pimping.
Parking Lot Pimpin'.
Tell me, because for people that wasn't around at that time, what do you remember when you're? Tell me a day when you and your guys were like, man, let's pull up at the Diamond or at the Premier.
Man, I remember pulling up at the Diamond one day, and it's funny, bro. I'd never forget this shit, man. You know, it's a club outside. It's a club
No
outside.
question about it.
But this particular day, I pulled up, and guess who was out here? Lil Blunt.
For real?
Man, Lil Blunt was out there smoking, man. I probably hit the best weed I done smoked, man, fucking with Lil Blunt.
Damn.
On that Denim and Diamond lot, man.
Damn.
I remember that shit like yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
So how did that, like, you just walked up? Did you already know each other?
Yeah.
Okay,
Blunt was in the Haven too. You know,
Okay,
he
gotcha.
dealing with SMK. He would come to the Haven. You know what I'm saying? So I was in the Haven. I was around the guy like SMK, Carlo Bro.
See, man, come on, man. Hold on, go ahead and finish. I'm coming back to that.
Yeah.
But go ahead. You pulled up in the lot.
Yeah. So it just, man, the Diamond was just jumping. The Diamond was just one of them spots, man. You had to go in. I remember doing a show with Mr. Dale. I remember opening. I had a record on the radio with Mr. Dale back in the day.
For real?
99.
Which one? What record was that?
It was Bounce That.
I remember that.
Yep.
Oh man, come on.
I think that was after the Ash and
Yeah,
he had.
yeah,
He had
I
dropped
remember
out
that,
with single.
yes.
So he was opening up for Cash Money. I mean, we were opening up. We backstage with Cash Money and shit. I remember Juvie and Baby back there. You know, Too Short.
Yeah.
Too Short was there. You know, so Too Short like, who the fuck is this nigga? I remember nigga act like, who is this nigga? Hey man, hey nigga, I'm finna get on the show. I'm performing.
And you in my
know?
city.
You in my city. You know, because backstage, like niggas be like, man, who the fuck are these niggas backstage? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I just remember time like that, man. I remember, we did that concert for Cash Money, going to Denim and Diamond, the after party. And man, it was so loud that night. It was so loud that night.
And I
boy.
gotta-
I mean, that big ass club. I remember niggas broke into my car.
Hold up, I gotta let y'all.
My
I gotta
300
give y'all
CD
a
collection.
dose. I gotta give you a dose of Denim and Diamond. For those that never had a real dose, of course you can go to my channel and become a member and get a full dose. But this is a little dose of Parking Lot Pimpin' and Denim and Diamond. This is in '99. So check out Denim and Diamond in 1999, and you see the young Al Capizzi, Taylor Boyd, my guy Sir Vince. Here we go.
UGTV, baby. Y'all see the season? Niggas bouncing, jumping, flicking, doing this damn thing. You know the beat? You got it. What's up, baby? Scarface Al Kapone, UGTV, down here at D&D. You know what I'm saying? Hanging out. What's y'all name? All right, dig that. We just at D&D hanging out. You know what I'm saying? Be on TV, baby. Next week. It's all good. Check us out. UGTV. You know what I'm saying? Doing it in the industry pretty soon. It's all Mike P, baby. Mike P. Mike P. It's all good. D&D. Yeah.
All right, man. All right, you got to become a member. You got to become a member. I'll give you a little dose of this. A little dose of this. All right, again, you got to go to become a member, and you can get a full dose. Let me stop there right there. You get a full dose if you become a member. But back to the interview, I just wanted to make sure y'all understood what it was like to be at Denim and Diamond in the parking lot. Parking lot pimping and Denim and Diamond was a real thing. It is like that. It was like that at most of the clubs back then. But D&D, when it became the spot, it was the spot, and they dominated. Shout out to Howard Q. Shout out to Howard Q and R.I.P. to Hypo on the mic. North, South. Yeah, that song right there. R.I.P. to Hypo on the mic. But shout out to my guy Howard Q. All right, back to the interview.
Club premiere, yep.
You parking lot pimping.
Parking lot pimping.
Tell me, because for people that wasn't around at that time, what do you remember when tell me a day when you and your guys were like, man, let's pull up at the Diamond or at the Premiere.
Man, I remember pulling up at the Diamond one day, and it's funny, bro. I'd never forget this shit, man. You know, it's a club outside. It's a club outside.
Question about it.
But this particular day, I pulled up, and guess who was out here? Lil Blunt.
For real?
Man, Lil Blunt was out there smoking, man. I probably hit the best weed I done smoked, man, fucking with Lil Blunt.
Damn.
On that Denim and Diamond lot, man.
Damn.
I remember that shit like yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
So how did that, like, you just walked up, did you already know each other?
Yeah.
Okay,
you know, Blunt was in the Haven too. You know,
Okay,
dealing with SMK. He would come to the Haven. You know what I'm saying? So I was in the Haven, I was around the guy like SMK, Carlo Bro.
See, man, come on, man. Hold on, go ahead and finish. I'm coming back to that.
Yeah.
But go ahead, you pulled up in the lot.
Yeah. So it just, man, the Diamond was just jumping. The Diamond was just one of them spots, man. You had to go in. I remember doing a show with Mr. Dale. I remember opening. I had a record on the radio with Mr. Dale back in the day.
For real?
99.
Which one? What record was that?
It was Bounce That.
I remember that.
Yep.
Oh man, come on.
I think that was after the Ash and
Yeah,
he had.
yeah,
He had
I
dropped
remember
out with
that,
single. So he was opening up for Cash Money. I mean, we were opening up. We backstage with Cash Money and shit. I remember Juvie and Baby back there, you know, Too Short.
Yeah.
Too Short was there, you know, so Too Short, like, who the fuck is this nigga? I remember nigga like, who is this nigga? Hey, man, hey, nigga, I'm finna get on the show. I'm performing.
And you in my city.
You in my city, you know. Because, you know, backstage, like, niggas be like, man, who the fuck are these niggas backstage? You know what I'm saying? But I just remember time like that, man. I remember, you know, we did that concert for Cash Money, going to Denim and Diamond, the after party. And, man, it was so loud that night. It was so loud that night, boy. I mean, that big-ass club. I remember niggas broke into my car, took my CD, my 300 CD collection.
They got you, man.
For all my
How
bum.
many?
About 300.
Woo!
Got me for
I
all
know that
my
hurt.
bum. I should have never parked in the back. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you was in the,
You know,
yeah, in the back.
In the back.
Oh,
Took my whole CD collection, man.
Damn.
Yeah, so.
Memphis.
Memphis.
I know that happens in a lot of hoods around America. But that's Memphis, yes,
Yeah,
Memphis.
I think Player Fly was in there that night too. I think he was John. He was live. He was bumping the Fly when Fly was getting it on.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Oh, that's dope. That's dope. So you just mentioned that SMK and Carlos Brody, man.
Yeah.
My guys right there, man.
Yeah.
Tell me anything that you remember. Each one. Let's start with SMK. What do you remember about SMK?
Man, SMK, man. I remember when I got to Whitehaven, right? I got to Whitehaven, and like I said, I had hooping aspirations, man. I had dreams to hoop. But I was a little nigga. I was small, you know what I'm saying? But I put up 20, 25 on your ass as a point guard. But I was just one of them, I was just small and had no weight on me. So it was hard. Everybody in the hood hooping, and niggas had size on them. So, you know, but man, I remember getting cut from basketball, not making the team at 10th grade, and walking home, and like shit, I might well start doing some other things. So we ended up over SMK house, and that was the first time.
Who was we?
Me and my guy West. You know, my guy West, he used to fuck with SMK a lot.
Okay.
Spade, you know what I'm saying? My nigga Roy, SK be over there off Mill Branch. You know what I'm saying? With the SP 1200.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know he had plenty of niggas in there. You know what I'm saying? He was that guy with the beats.
He was.
You know,
No question.
so we go over there, and that's when I first started smoking weed. That was the first time I hit some weed.
Of course,
at the house
SMK
with
was the blunt guy.
He was the blunt guy. So that was the first time I hit the weed, and shit, it was a rap after that, man.
Yeah.
It was a rap, man. But
So,
yeah,
so
man.
what y'all? I mean, so he ended up making beats and stuff. Y'all just vibing, and did you end up getting on any of it, or you just was there just absorbing?
Man,
the scene
I didn't.
and
We
the vibe?
didn't. I'm gonna tell you what happened, man. During that time, they had just got that deal. Lil Blunt Endo had just got that deal. What a lot of people don't know, SMK had. I brought SMK to my mama's house. He had one. We was up next with that. He had brought. He met my folks. My folks, you know, cause we were too young to sign record deals.
For real?
So SMK about the only one of the few that had met my folks. So he came over, introduced himself, told him, look, we're gonna be probably, doing some business. He just wanted to meet him.
Mm-hmm.
But with this situation, you know how they
Things
went.
happen,
You know what I'm
things
saying? He had to tell you how they went.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we never got around to it, man. So, but I was right there in the mix, man. Yeah,
Man, for
yeah.
y'all,
Yeah.
that's to know that SMK,
Had hands. He was in.
Shawty Pimp was actually about to be the next ones after Endo G and Lil Blunt
Yes, sir.
under the SMK wing. But
Coming through the loop, under the loop records.
Under the Luke
Under the
records
Luke
for
records,
real.
bro.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah,
that
it was, we talked about it. We had the conversation. Like I say, he came and met my folks. But we were too young to sign contract. But I think about what they would have turned out to be.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
yeah.
Yeah, that was gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
I know that was gonna be crazy. SMK played a huge part in not only Endo G and Lil Blunt. He had a huge part in my first project, Lyrical Drive-By and all that.
What year was that Lyrical, the original?
The original Lyrical Drive-By dropped in '91.
In 91.
Yep.
Yeah.
91.
Yeah, 91.
That's when it dropped. So he had a hand in that. He had a hand in some of the early Skinny Pimp stuff.
Yeah.
And some of the early 8-Ball stuff. So SMK, like you said, that SB 1200, man.
Man, he was the king.
The
of
beats
that
was
motherfucker,
so-
man. You can tell the SP like to this day. I can hear a beat that was made off that SP
Yes,
1200, and that was because of Sean.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to my guy SMK.
Man, salute.
Man, I'm sure y'all connected on when we did that boiler room situation.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? So,
yeah.
all right, now, on another person, you just mentioned Carlos Brody. Tell me about your connection with him and how did that happen?
Yeah. Brother was in the Haven. I went to school with his sister.
Okay.
So, we always, he invite me over, come sit down and check out some beats. And, I get some beats from him, doing business with him with Garwin Jones.
Okay.
We'll go,
Montel.
We'll go Montel, yeah. We go to Fritos.
Montel. Oh, you were going to Fritos?
Yeah, we go to Fritos.
For real, man.
We rusted, knocked some Johnson
Come
out
on,
up there.
man.
Yeah.
Right down Barron Street.
Right there on Barron.
In the
on
mound. Yes,
Yep.
sir.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So,
You talking that talk right now.
Yeah.
Damn. I love that, man. So that's you actually worked with Brody on some music.
On some music, absolutely.
I can see you and Brody working on music because your style of sampling on your own projects, I can hear Brody coming up with those real rare samples and
Brody know
jazzy
how to chop it up.
vibes
Brody know how
and
to chop this shit up.
man, I can see you just killing it.
Yeah, we got some unreleased joints with Brody, man. Probably plenty of joints. Plenty of joints just never released. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta tell me about the song when you talking about my mom's telling her friends he's not my child. That's not the typical subject matter that you would hear a Memphis rapper even. Because, when it comes to Memphis rap, it's all gangster.
It's all
It's gangster, pimp, you know what I'm saying, getting money. But that's a deep
jump, man.
subject line to even go with.
It
What
is. That's
made you
Spade.
go there?
That's Spade. That's a Spade line, man. That's just his relationship he had with his family. So he gets a little personal. And but that's just the type of music that's the talent that he got, man. I think Spade he just one of them artists, man, that he ain't scared to say what he was the truth and what's
You can tell.
He ain't scared to say the truth. Like, you almost had to be careful to bring him around, because he'll fuck around and say some shit like, man, they don't need to, they don't need to know that. They don't, you know what I'm saying? He you know,
Raw and unfiltered.
He just raw, man, raw and unfiltered, man. He gonna say some shit.
Damn.
Like, I got a couple artists, my nigga West was like that. K4 like that. Like, nigga go say some shit, nigga go cross that line. Nigga go take it there.
Yeah.
Nigga go say, and it's gonna be fact though.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fact, it's gonna be truth. But it's, you know, it's harsh reality.
But you know what? Again, a subject like that is refreshing to me because, you know, you can hear the same subjects about the same type of songs all day, and then you hear something like that, and it's like, whoa, what was that? You know what I'm saying? So I will say, to be able to not care and to go there says a lot.
Yeah.
And it sounds good, it feels good, it's raw and authentic, but it just, as a subject, wouldn't even think that somebody would say.
Absolutely. And he got some more joints, man. He got you know, I tell him all the time, I say, man, give me some of that pain, man. Like he got some pain songs that's just make you sit and wonder, like, damn. Okay, that's how you feel? Yeah.
So Spade go there.
Spade go there.
Really?
Yeah, take
and
it
you
there.
got some of them records too.
I got them.
Damn.
I got some of them. Yep.
Damn.
I'm scared to put them out now. I got records I'd be scared to put out.
Because it's that raw.
It's that raw.
It's that deep.
It's that raw.
Damn.
It's that raw.
But do you think that people will want to hear? Again, it's refreshing because it's not the typical subject matter that you'll hear from a street cat from the city. I think that's played it. That's in my opinion is what said Don Trip on his path.
When
he made that letter to my son.
Letter to my son.
It was so like, whoa.
Yeah.
Somebody would go that raw and get that personal.
Damn right.
You know, so you saying
Trip.
Spade is on that, had been on that type of,
he been on
with
that
this
type of
particular
time.
song.
He been on that type of time. Yep.
Man, Spade, come on, man. We need that, man. The world needs it.
They need it, man. We go.
Some
I got some
healing
joints,
comes
man.
through that.
Yeah,
You know?
I got some joints, man. I've been a little like, boy, this gonna shake up. It's gonna shake up some stuff.
Healing comes from it, you know, and it's a lot of people that could relate to it because those stories don't get heard or those subjects don't get heard because I understand on some levels why, because at least I'm thinking
private.
It's personal, it's private, and you don't know if the audience gonna, you know the audience out there. As long as you talk that street stuff, they happen to mud. And sometimes you don't know if that's going too far for them too. Like if they gonna accept this on top of the fact that it's personal and man, there's some personal stuff I guess it's therapeutic to let it out. But it probably is not meant for everybody to
You
hear.
probably get mad, family members.
Well, if that happen, don't do that.
Baby mama's gonna get mad. You said, what about me, baby? Look here now. You know, I'm just
venting.
that time.
Just venting.
That's just what it was. You know, I didn't have my times where I didn't say some shit. I done got some phone call like, you got me fucked up.
Damn.
Nigga, you got me, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah, so it's that.
Damn.
It's that. That must come with it. You know, that's what come with it.
Yeah, and I get that. Yeah, you got to be careful when you get too deep and personal because it involves other people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And definitely the goal is not to, bring old wounds up and cause more issues. And that's something I think I have heard you mention that you still cool with pretty much your whole crew of people that was down with you back then. And I always told people that if it ever is a situation, whether it's family or friends, if it's ever a situation where music is gonna get in the way of our personal relationship, let's not do the music stuff. Because my personal relationship is way more important to me than this music thing. So talk to me a little bit about that.
Yeah, because, man, like my homeboys, even with the music artists, like we friends first. And I think that really got in the way of the music business as well because there's certain shit you just don't do with your friends, man. You know what I'm saying? I could have went left about a lot of shit growing up, but I had to find a way to separate the business from our personal relationships, you know, like with Spade and my guys, you know, all my guys in the group, like we friends first. We ain't got to do no more, never got to do no more music together ever. Not another show. Me and Spade ain't got to do another song together. That's my brother. We ain't got to never do another show together. No music, no business. I can say, hey man, I got give me a famous artist. I got Beyonce coming to the town. I need you in the studio. He can tell me now, and it's still cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, even if, you know, we don't maximize the opportunities that we should.
Yeah.
Man, we friends, we brothers first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's just what it is. You know what I'm talking about? So,
I think that's if a lot more people, because a lot of groups are broken up. Personal relationships have fallen out
I swear.
because of music and business, which that can happen. But I think when you first see that happening, and you value that personal relationship,
you try to fix it.
Go on, fix it, and
Try
say,
to fix
listen,
it,
we just not let's not just do music business together because it's getting in the way of our personal relationship, and it's just way more that my personal relationship is way more important than this music business.
Yeah,
you just do you and I do me on the business side. Yeah.
I saw it earlier. That's why I don't really force it on my group, my peoples. I don't really force that music business on them, man, because you know this shit is blood, sweat, and tears, man. And niggas can say I don't want to do this shit no more. I don't want to quit. And you can be mad at a nigga and be like, man, you don't want to do it. And I ain't never wanted to force none. I just, you know, everybody move at their own pace. If they want to get down and want to roll, man, every time something come up, they welcome.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm going to keep this shit going and keep it rolling regardless.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so, but, yeah, man, I always kept them friendships, man. You know what I'm saying? Never let this shit get cross paths into their business side.
I did that, man. It's rare. It's rare. It's hard for a lot of people to understand. You really have to, you know, you got to value. You see what you value the most, and based on that, you should pick how you gonna work with somebody.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, it's still entertainment, man. When you're dealing with the music business, it's entertainment. Everybody ain't cut out for the entertainment business. And even though you can be a good rapper, you can have a, you know what I'm saying, you want to do this, but everybody, the music business is totally different than just being just rapping.
Yeah,
that's a whole different ball game. So. You know, everybody ain't really made for the business side of the music.
Yeah.
You know, to keep going for 30 years and you know what I'm saying, man, and not see nothing come of it for 30 years and still be going, and you know, so I don't put none. I even had my daughter, man, when she was young. I used to want her to be a music. You know, but she ain't really have it in her heart. You know what I'm saying? I did a couple songs with her, but she really just. But I ain't forced it. Hey, she don't want to do that. That ain't what she want to do.
There you go.
So I let it go.
I can dig.
So
then you just mentioned something about, you know, if it could take years before you start seeing things happen. So once after, you know, the wave that you had in the early days, and you know made money off mixtapes and stuff like that. You went into M19 mode. How many projects did you put out on M? Was it like, because it seemed like you did that way longer than you did Shawty.
The Shawty Pimp,
You know
the M19, see what it was, like from 90, I would say like 96, that's when I was like going to Malik. In 97, it was like Malik. Malik, my birthday, July 19th, so okay, M19.
Gotcha.
So that was like.
Hold on, that sounds like 6th July, bro.
Exactly. Exactly, the same thing.
Man, y'all Haven guys. Y'all
Haven shit,
Y'all something else.
So
go ahead,
bro. When I noticed that, I was like, dang, he did the same mindset. But so the M19, man, I did a couple hype unit projects. I did a M19 Presents the Southern Slur. I did an M19 and Spade Nash. We even almost had to change his name because he was MC Spade. I was using M19 and Spade Nash. But we went back to the MC Spade. So I did a project with Spade on that. These projects I ain't even put on streaming yet. Ain't nobody heard these M19 projects.
Okay.
So that's why I'm kind of trying to bridge the gap now.
Gotcha.
This new project I just dropped called Good Game featuring M19. So it's really the songs that I was.
Speaking on that, I gotta hit y'all with a Shawty Pimp, aka M19 video that he has. Gotta give y'all a little dose of that so y'all can see what he means about, you know, having the dual personalities, being M19 way longer than he was Shawty Pimp. But, you know, everybody loves Shawty Pimp, so you got to, you know, get Shawty Pimp to, you know, give y'all a dose of M19. So check out this video from my guy, Shawty Pimp, a.k.a. M19. It's called Lack Music. Some more good pimping. So here we go.
What's up? Yeah. In 19, man. Go, man. I'm heading to the club. I just pressed up my single. Fly when I step in with them hoes on my main go. Yeah, you know how that go. Money talking nothing else on them 19 and hype unit. A lot of niggas slept. And I ain't promised shit, but my own death. A lot of folk depend on me. It ain't just myself. Black hating milk 10, what a nigga breath. This that real shit, hit one of the few left. I was locked for one day and I ain't going back. I'm going back to the streets and I'm going strapped. People looking at me like, man, he rhyme blue. I pulled up in that leg, they ask now how he do it. Pull up to the crib, they think I'm selling dope. Same clothes, let them think a nigga broke. Hey baby, life is all about balance. Playing hard to get, I love a good challenge.
Well, I'm gonna be so cool, baby, that they gonna have to change the name of the game. Yeah. And I'm gonna get the hottest bitches I can find with a whole boatload of money. And then I'm gonna get myself some fine-looking vines and a great-looking ride. And then I'm just gonna stir it all up.
I smell some, yeah, that's that kush weed. You feeling stressed? Tell me what you need. I got that remedy, I got that jack in me, but I can't give it to you, cause it gon' cost a fee. I ain't talking flat rate, I'm about that real cage. A little nigga, I'm about that big weight. Floyd Mayweather, other rap bosses. Undefeated, I retired with no losses. But I stayed cautious, stayed on my mission. I was hard-headed, yeah, I have listened. But a hard head make us all fast. I ain't running high, bitch, I bounce back. You can treat yourself now, then cheat later. But what good is that? What good is paper? Gotta have a peace of mind, I ain't lying to you. I know them niggas got them lies sounding fly to you.
Let me tell you something now, you listen to me, and you listen to me closely. I don't give a shit about what happened to you. Now I want you to get yourself together and get back out there and get me my money. Now I don't care how long it takes you, get out there and get it. Now get it.
Man, that job, that hard. Shawty Pimp, a.k.a. M19. Ooh, wee. Ooh, wee. Yeah. We just gonna ride out to that one right there, you hear me? You just get in your car, ride out to that one. Yeah. Oh. Hey. Man, hey man, say man, Shawty Pimp, M19. Ooh, wee, man, that was one of them, man, that thunder. Ooh, that was that thunder, man. Bow before you jowl, you got that, man. Ooh, you can get that on Shawty Pimp YouTube page. Go to Shawty Pimp YouTube page, and you know what I'm saying, you can rock that joint as many times as you want to. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure he got plenty more on his page that you could get a good dose of. But we'll get back to the interview. I had to, you know, hit y'all with some more of that good Shawty Pimp music, man. All right, let's get back to the interview. Oh, boy.
Shawty Pimp,
You know
yeah,
what
the
I'm saying?
M19, see, I would say like 96, that's when I was like going to Malik. In 97, it was like Malik. Well, Malik, my birthday, July 19th, so okay, M19.
Gotcha.
So that was like.
Hold on,
90,
that sounds
yeah.
like 6th July, bro.
Exactly, the same
Oh,
thing.
man, y'all Haven guys,
Yeah,
y'all
them
are something else,
Haven
man.
shit, yeah.
Y'all something
It's
else.
so
But go ahead,
bro,
man.
yeah. When I noticed that, I was like, dang, he did the same mindset. Yep, but Yeah, so the M19, man, I did a couple hype unit projects. I did a M19 Presents the Southern Slur. I did an M19 and Spade Nasty. We even almost had to change his name because he was MC Spade. I was using M19 and Spade Nasty. But we went back to the MC Spade. So I did a project with Spade on that. These projects I ain't even put on streaming yet. Ain't nobody heard these M19 projects.
Okay.
So that's why I'm kind of trying to bridge the gap now.
Gotcha.
This new project I just dropped called Good Game featuring M19. So it's
Smart
really
move.
it's
Smart
really
move.
the songs that I recorded when I was hollering M19, songs from like 02 to 03 is, I try to keep the songs. If I'm gonna put out old songs, I like to put them out, keep them, not mixing with the new
makes sense.
songs.
Makes
So
sense.
this project was pretty much songs from 02, 03 that was just never released that I was hollering M19. So I
Gotcha.
just kind of bridging the gap on that.
So how many M19 albums that was actually, or projects that was actually released?
I would say I pressed up, that's when we started pressing up CDs and shit. So the game was changing, so we really I was just trying to stay active.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I probably we just pressed up a few CDs. I had about 3 M19 projects. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
About 3
It's actually
M19.
out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That was just little CD press ups.
Gotcha.
They real limited, more limited than the cassette.
So you saying that ain't nobody got hold to you? Because once a fan
Ain't
or
nobody
something
got
get hold
hold
to
to
something,
that.
they upload it.
Ain't
Cause it's
nobody
like,
got
man, hold
hold
on, that's up?
Yeah.
So ain't nobody got hold to those?
I just put 10 of them out.
Okay.
I just released a new joint called, like I say, The Good Game, and those from those projects, those
Gotcha.
M19 projects.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just rebranding them.
I got you.
Rebranding them, really.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You moving right.
Yeah.
So okay, so Shawty Pimp, how many projects are not available that you got like on the?
I probably got about probably about 11 of them motherfuckers.
11 projects that the internet does not have.
The internet got them.
Oh, the internet got
The
them.
internet got them.
Because boy,
Not on all platforms.
I got okay.
The YouTube got all the Shawty Pimp joints. They the ones put it together. They
the internet,
did.
that's what I was saying. Is there anything that they don't have, but you saying they got them all?
They got all the Shawty Pimp joints. I did like 12 Shawty Pimp projects, and I did like a couple Hype Unit, which is my group, and I did like 3 or 4 M19 projects.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I'm just rebranding the M19 joints.
Understood.
Yeah.
All right, so now that, again, we're going to come back to Shawty Pimp and the internet resurgence.
Yeah.
So what have you done since all the new hype from the internet, not now, but from, like you said, 2017, 2018 on up to now? What's some of the things that you have been doing as from that Shawty Pimp resurgence?
Yeah, man, we've been pressing up vinyls. Been doing, you know what I'm saying, pretty much, man, learning the business, how to monetize it.
For sure.
Because I ain't started making money until like 2019.
Gotcha.
So just learning the business, you know.
All right, let me pause it for a minute, man. Let me see how much time we got left, because okay, we getting close to the end. Because I was about to say I'm probably going to make a part 2, but we getting close to the end, so I'm gonna go ahead and let it ride out. Just wanted to make sure, you know, I know I'm well over my hour because I keep, you know, doing what I'm doing. But hey, good stuff. So we'll get back to the interview. I just wanted to make sure we still had a little more time. Look like we got about 4 more minutes of the interview, and yeah, that part right there. So let's get back to the interview.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Of course, Boiler Room is one of the things we recently did.
Right.
Is, shout out, want to let everybody know to be on the lookout for that, the Boiler Room, I don't know what to call it, a project, but whatever it is, it's all of us doing performances. A lot of the OGs just came back and did performances. Myself, Shawty Pimp, Tommy Wright III, I'm going to forget people.
Yeah. You can't help but to. It's so many. It's so many, man. It's so many, man.
Yeah.
Yep,
But what
Zerk,
other things that you, Zerk, SMK, Sideman's and 9, them some of the people I had brought with me, Tom Ski Mask,
I begged Spade had to come. He couldn't make it.
Oh,
He
man.
couldn't do it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So what else? I mean, since all of the resurgence, have anybody been reaching out for shows or other features?
Yeah, I just got
stuff
back.
like
From, I
that?
just got back from Amsterdam, man.
See,
I
that's
went
what I'm
there.
talking
I
about.
just-
Don't you look at this,
Yeah, I
man?
just
Don't
got
you?
back,
You can't just
man.
act
Yeah,
like that didn't happen, bro.
Yeah, man.
Talk to me
man,
about
Man,
Amsterdam,
you know,
man.
that was a good experience. It was a great experience, man. They rolled out the carpet for me, man, and I've had other opportunities to go do shows, and you know what I'm saying. I ain't had my passport, and then when this opportunity came by, I said I can't miss this. This gonna probably take me to another level, which it has. And man, I just couldn't miss it, man. I had to get out there.
Talk to me
Man,
about
I
it,
came
man.
out there, man. Went out there on some rock star shit, man. Went out there for a weekend. Got
Did.
down. It's almost got down there. And I lost a day, so I was tired of hell, that jet lag.
Oh, yeah.
Man, got down there and went straight to sound check. Straight to sound check. Then I had an interview like an hour later. Then after the interview, I think the show was like 4 hours later. So I ain't had time to even sleep.
Damn.
I ain't had time to do nothing. So it was really on some rock star shit, man. Flew down there, did the show, man, came on back.
Cool. Did you go by yourself or
I went solo.
You went by yourself?
I went by myself, bro. And you know what? I'm kind of glad I did, man, because everything happened so fast. And I think if I would have had people with me that didn't know what was going on either, it would have slowed me up a little more, man. Cause I was already tired and shit, man. But it was a great learning experience. I know what to do now. Going back, we already discussing, you know what I'm saying, going back. So, you know, we'll take the crew next time, man. But it happened so fast, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of folks ain't had their passport. Then, you know, you kind of be like, man, going out the country, man. Everybody ain't really just go up and go. You got to. It's a mental. That's a mental preparation that you got to have, man.
Yes, sir.
You know, cause I had to make myself do it. I had to really make myself. My folks, you know, my mama and shit, they wasn't really they were nervous for me, man. You know what I'm saying? So. For certain reasons, man, but
just being overseas, and
just
different. Just it's different.
It's just different.
Yeah,
you know, it's different. I was like, man, I ain't scared. I ain't nervous. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of had to really make myself do it. But if I would have, you know, let the energy around me win, I wouldn't have went.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I remember going to Amsterdam, but the time I went, it was before a lot of weed was legal here.
Yeah.
So the time I went. That was the first time I saw it was a weed shop that was kind of like a Starbucks.
Right.
Like it was a menu. You know what I'm saying? Again, I went. What was? I think that was like 20.
They got the weed menu.
2012 or something like that. Something crazy. But it was not legal in Memphis in America.
Yeah.
I get out there and that what blew my mind. I'm like, it's a menu. And you can order whatever you want, and you can smoke it right there. What the hell?
Very
blew
peaceful.
my mind.
It was very peaceful. I didn't have to worry about getting robbed.
Exactly.
Getting your head knocked
You remember
off.
the bikes?
Man, I'm walking in the
Bikes
bike lane.
everywhere.
I'm in the bike lane. I almost got rammed. Man, I had a guy. My guy told me, man, you never walk in the bike lane, man. You know, I'm just a.
We don't know.
We ain't know no better. I'm out there walking in the bike lane, man. I'm about to ride. Get your ass out
Man,
the bike.
the bikes is serious.
They serious,
in,
man.
in Amsterdam. It's like
You need a
parking
bike.
lot full of bikes. It's like a parking lot of bikes.
A bike.
I'm like, seeing stuff like
Man,
that
you
is
need
like
you
mind
need a
blowing.
bike down there. They park their cars. They probably won't drive them cars for, you know what I'm saying? You can be in Amsterdam right here, it take you 5 minutes or you hop on a train, but if you hop in the car, you got to go all the way around. It might take 20, 30 minutes. You got to hop on that bike, man.
That bike gonna get
Hop
you
on
there.
that bike or that train.
Therefore, again, the weed shop that was like a Starbucks and
Yeah, the
all
coffee
those
shop.
bikes.
They call them the coffee shop. They call them the actual drink call. They call them the cafe.
Yeah.
Cafe, but the coffee shop, that's the weed shop. Yeah.
I was sick that I didn't. I missed the red light district though.
I went through there.
You went there,
but they
man?
won out.
Oh man, they won out, man.
They
Damn.
won out. They won
I
out.
was sure finna
I
live
sure
through
went
you
through
right
there.
now with that.
I sure
Cause
went
I
through
missed
there.
it.
I wanted to check that out.
Yeah.
See what was up with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they won out.
Well, dig.
Yeah.
So Amsterdam, that's it's an experience. Going overseas
It's definitely
is
an experience. I had to get that. I had to check that out. I had to check box that, man. I had to check that.
And the love that they showed.
Man, they were rapping. They knew that shit. They were rapping and singing and shit. Man, so that was the first. That was the first. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing, man, to go 4,000 miles away from your home, man. You pull up, do some shows, or some shit you done did in '94 at your mama house.
Yeah.
Not in a real studio, off a tape deck, and they singing that shit back. They jamming to that shit.
And that's a win in itself.
Man, that's a win.
That's a major win. If nothing else happens, you could always say, man, damn, I did that.
I did that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did that.
Well,
Yeah.
on that being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up until the next time. Hopefully we can get MC Spade to come with you or some of your other guys. Because I'm sure they got different stories they can tell.
Absolutely.
Tell people how they can get your stuff from you.
Okay.
Because, of course, the internet is the wild, wild west. And you can get it all. How can they get it from you? Support the artist.
You can go to shawtypimp.com. I'm working on some new merch right now, but I do got the website up. You can go check out. I got some shirts. I got a few little items on the website. But you can go to shawtypimp.com and Shawty Pimp Music. That's on Instagram and stuff. You can always send me a DM or a message you want. But we got some new merch and vinyls and cassettes coming. So we just finna gear up for some new merch, man. But shawtypimp.com is where it's gonna be.
Dig that. Dig that. Well, man,
Yeah.
salute, man. I appreciate you
Salute
taking
to
the
you,
time
man.
to
Salute.
come talk to me and vibe with me, man. And shout out to everybody again, man, that was reaching out and telling me, man, that they want to hear from you. And I'm happy we was able to make it happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
So thank you,
man.
my guy.
Appreciate you, man.
Salute. Love.
And make sure y'all always never operate below your potential. If you feel like you a top tier artist or something, then you need to operate at the top tier level.
Yes.
Don't never operate below your potential, man, and take risks, man. Take risks, man, because if you don't take them risks, you ain't gonna grow. And if your ass don't grow, your ass can't be your best, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Lock in, take them risks, take them chances, man, and operate, man, at the level of your potential,
Yes,
man. If you feel like you a platinum artist and shit, you need to watch what the platinum artists do, and you need to operate on that level. You know what I'm saying? And that's it right there, man. I appreciate you again, man.
Words of wisdom.
Appreciate
Words
you,
of
man.
wisdom.
Yeah.
Man, that's how we gonna end this,
Salute,
man.
man.
This is Al Kapone, Al Capiz, old boy, Memphis rap history, man. With my
Memphis rap
guy,
history.
Shawty Pimp, a.k.a. M19, all of the above. You
Yes,
did?
sir. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Shawty Pimp. Good interview, man. Dope music, man. Yeah. Y'all get another dose of some good Shawty Pimp, man. I'm about this thing. Thank y'all for tuning in. Until next Sunday, we'll be back. And again, become a member if you want to see these videos without the interruptions. Become a member. And I'm going to sign off right there, man. It's Al Kapone, Al Capiz, old boy, Big Memphis. I want to thank everybody that tuned in again. And we'll be back next week. And go back and look at the other episodes if you're a new viewer. And you know, I promise you, it's some stuff on those other episodes that you're going to love when it comes to this Memphis rap history, man. So salute, 100. Dat said it's midnight in Botswana, Africa right now. So, man, Dat, I'm going to let you go, kick back and relax, man, and, you know what I'm saying, get your Z's in for the night, man. KP, what's happening with you, my guy? Bow before Jow. Man, appreciate y'all again, man. I'm up at this thing. Salute. 1,000 wow. Oh, boy.